Okay, we have another killer running lethal pursuer, it sounds like. My distortion just went off. Oh, it's Spirit. I'll just calmly walk over here. She won't see any scratch marks, so... she's probably running nowhere to hide. I think she just kicked a generator. Yeah. Well, as long as I stay within her terror radius, I should be okay. Oh, it looks like she's using that Hooked on You cosmetic. It's an okay cosmetic. The hat and the hair look kind of weird, though. Yeah, it's... Okay. Great. Already 1 DC. Yeah. Now, I know when they collect data for kill rates, they said they don't count DCs, but the problem is yeah, you don't count the person who DC'd. Unfortunately, when a person DCs, like right now, when we're at 5 gens, the game is pretty much over. And I'm sure they do count the survivors who die after the person DCs. So those kills are counted. And it's already... what I'm trying to say is... it's not a fair, accurate representation of kill rates in the game because the killer is at a significant advantage now. She only has to deal with 3 survivors instead of 4, and we haven't done a single generator. So, this is why people who point to the kill rates and say they mean something in terms of how easy it is to play killer have no clue what they're talking about. Because the kill rates can be influenced by many factors. And that Cheryl's killing herself on hook. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. This is at least a 3K for the Spirit. And yet you'll have people point to the kill rates and say, well, killer's never been easier. Look at the amount of... Look at how high the kill rates are. And it's like, no, you cannot take into account the meaningless kill rate data when it comes to whether or not it's easy to play as killer. I mean, this match, yes, it's very easy for the killer. She doesn't have to deal with as many survivors. But that was because a person DC'd. It wasn't because the killer was able to tunnel someone out of the game at such an early point in the match. So even though they don't count DCs, they do count the survivors who die because of the DC. And this is why kill rates are trash data. They should not be releasing kill rates. Even win rates in this instance would be bad data because obviously she's going to win. It doesn't tell the developers or the people who look at the statistics anything about how the match played out. And now that Cheryl's dead because she killed herself. She was killing herself on hook, so yeah. And we're pretty much screwed here. So I'll try to lead her away, but I doubt it's going to do any good. But, I mean, does it do any good to talk about the, just the bogus data they keep releasing and the fact that people latch onto it like it's some kind of gold standard when it comes to showing where the state of the game is? No. I mean, people have made up their minds. They won't listen. They form these conclusions out of ignorance. So I don't know. It's just like banging your head against a wall. People just won't listen, and they won't. Nothing changes their mind about whether or not the game is easy for killer. I mean, of course, this match is easy for the killer because we have person DC at the beginning. The data from this match should be thrown out. It's not accurate representation of what goes on at the higher levels of MMR. You rarely have teammates who DC at high MMR because they are either they're playing in a Swift or they're good enough to actually occupy the killer's time for an extended period of time. So yeah, this match should not be taken into account when it comes to kill rate statistics. It's stupid. I don't know, maybe they don't count matches where a person DCs, but still, I'm willing to bet they do when it comes to the kill rates. Because she got 3 kills in this match. And it was because that person DC'd at 5 gens.